So sometimes there is something which we want to tell somebody, which we have suppressed inside. Okay, now that suppression, whatever is suppressed, is also the energy which will not allow you to take a step forward. Okay, it can be things from all kinds of things. Like it can be to say thank you to somebody, it can be to say sorry to somebody. Okay, it can be also that you want to tell somebody that you love them. It can be anything. It can also be with a person who has passed away, like the person who is no more there. Okay, and you wanted to say something to them. Okay, we all have these things. And sometimes they're sensitive, sometimes they are like conflict oriented. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to say it, you have to communicate. So, see, this is our throat chakra. Okay. And so, like, root chakra is the earth, solar plexus is the fire. That way, this is space. Throat chakra is space. Now, this is where we communicate. This is how we communicate, and this is how we communicate with the universe also. This is our communication channel. Now, anything which we have not said to somebody is suppressed here. It's holding you tight. It will not allow you to freely give and receive information. It will not allow you to ask for things freely. Okay, unless you clear this part out, unless you say it. Okay, that is your truth which is hidden. And sometimes, you don't even want to acknowledge that. Even to your own self, you don't want to acknowledge that. Like, suppose you make some mistake. Okay, so you made a mistake, but you don't even acknowledge. You don't even tell your own self that, yes, I agree that I made a mistake. Now, when you don't even acknowledge to yourself, communicating to the other person is so out of the question, right? Because you have yourself not acknowledged. Right, so we have to look at these areas in our life. Where have we suppressed things? Where have we not communicated? Hmm? And we have to communicate. It is also possible to communicate just in your this thing with the people who have moved on. Okay, it's possible to do that. Sometimes it's even, if like your mom threw away something, for example, okay, she threw away something, but it was very close to you, and you got angry about it, and you all of that, but you never told her anything. You can just go and tell her that this is what happened. You threw this, and I felt like this, but now I'm okay with it. But this is what happened. This is what I went through when this happened. Okay, this is how I felt. And this will work at multiple levels. It's not only communicating with the universe, but it's also between you. Because say you and your mother, this will completely change the relationship. And then she will open up and tell you something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever it is, like when my dad was last days, right? I went with so many questions. I didn't know which was his favorite movie also. I mean, even fun things about him, I didn't know. Which was his favorite book? I didn't even know that he used to read because I had never seen him reading. But before I was born, probably he used to read a lot. And I had no clue about it. Right? So when one person starts asking questions, um, and he also talked so much about my teenage years and how difficult it was for him to handle my teenage. Right now, these things, if I had not opened it up, it would have never come out. Right? So we don't have to wait until somebody's on the deathbed. Okay, you can do it now
Yep.
with whoever it is required.